It's only 2.5 years overdue. Hey, it's Care. Welcome to my take at the lake. So, a few years ago, almost 3, I decided it would be good to make everyone in my immediate family a junk journal for Christmas. And the first couple that I made ended up not just being a junk journal, they ended up being what I call jujo gift bundles, junk journal gift bundles, and they included a mixture of, but usually a junk journal, an altered book, and a glue book. Sometimes it included a folio, sometimes it included whatever the project seemed to lend itself most to. But typically it's the 3, altered book, junk journal, and glue book. I think everyone should do at least one glue book. Gonzo for glue books for a number of reasons. Video for another day. This is also part New Theme Thursday, as this is one of the themes. And we haven't done a New Theme Thursday in a very long time. We will be doing those more often, coming soon, as are so many other things. My dad is military. He served in the Air Force for a number of years, and when he got out of the Air Force, he went right into the Air Guard, kind of like the National Guard, but the Air Force's version, and he was in that for 25, 30 years. Big military. And so Dad's book is going to be all about, is a patriotic book. So in one of my, so I have these from some of my stickers, Statue of Liberty, in blingy, very blingy. I found this red and dark navy blue. It's perfect for a patriotic book. Give us liberty. Even so, perfect find for that. These are all the things that I have collected for this project. Again, part New Theme Thursday. If you're looking to do patriotic or Americana or military, there's so much out there at the ready. Once you start looking for any theme, you'll find it all over the place. And so it's a pretty good collection of goodies. And I'll just go through it with you as quickly as I can. Oh, I'm tearing up some stickers. All kinds of goodies. Many are from St. Vinny's Finds. This was in a a grab bag of goodies. Perfect for military patriotic book. This was St. Vinny's, 59 cents. Americana by K & Company. Amazing. I love her work, or that company's work. Beautiful things. Stickers. Brand new, never opened. This I found at Meijer for 75% off. They're different, but the same. Sparkly. Very cool. These are little tiny beads. Hematite stars and hearts. I figured I'd make some book bling. He loves his country. Love the stars and stripes. So that'll probably be book dangles on the spine. I found lots of, there's some more rice hematite. just to mix it up a little bit. And I didn't find this, obviously I didn't find this all at the same time or all in the same place. It's a collection from a variety of places. Stuff from St. Vincent, stuff from some fundraiser garage sales that I went to. Look how perfect that ribbon is, that trim. I'm thinking tabs for page tabs, or page border. Maybe delineating all the pockets, perhaps, in the altered book. Certainly it could be spine decoration. Just glue this along the spine of one of the projects. Because clearly I have so much here, I could do 5 or 6 books of various kinds. So lots of different kinds of trim. This is just a calendar. 2003 that's been laying around. But perfect for a tuck. Make it or just leave it as it is for ephemera. That would be pretty cool. Some cards that I got at in a St. Vincent's bag. I got a whole big stack of greeting cards, and I went through them and separated them into my specific project packs, and that's pretty distracting. I'm sorry. I'll find a home for it. More stars. I'll put my hammer down. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I went through all the cards and I divvied them up between where I thought they would work best in my project packs. Bits of scrapbook paper. It's very Americana. This was either part of a calendar or part of a junk mail. I don't remember. But what a cool picture. Must have been a political mailer, and I just tore it apart and used the best parts. This is from a magazine, a craft magazine or book. More of those cards. Look how pretty. Kate's Cottage, so cute. A notepad. I got a couple different times I found these giveaway notebooks that they just collect everywhere, and St. Vincent's must get a truckload of them because they'll sell them in gallon bags for 50 cents. So this is perfect for Dad's book. Northeast Michigan calendar. Of course he loves eagles. He loves eagles. More flags from that calendar. You know, that would make just a great page as it is. And then you can cover up this part of it. So I'd have to cover it up. I cannot have upside down pages in my journal. I just can't, even though it does say Flag Day and Dad's Day. Not happening. Or I could glue, tear it up, tear it in half, and glue this on a page somewhere. Leanne had brought a big bag of goodies, and there was this stretchable book cover. So this red and blue book is perfect as it is. I think I'm going to do a junk journal and an altered book. So this will probably be the cover of the junk journal. It'd save me lots and lots of time. And I could just slip it on at the end and not have to worry about getting glue on it or paint on it or whatever it is that I'm going to be doing. There's where the hammer goes. Another notepad. Very pretty. Bless America. Just tags. I think this is probably... it's a Walmart tag from a patriotic t-shirt. Shades of Green is the military. It's a hotel specifically for military people. They give them all kinds of discount, and it's called Shades of Green at Walt Disney World in Florida. And you've seen I put quite a few things, Mickey aside, things that don't actually go into a military patriotic journal, but he's a huge Disney fan. My parents go every year, sometimes 2 or 3 times a year. They love, love, love Disney. I love Disney. And so there'll be just little Mickeys here and there, little bits of Disney throughout this book, because of course they're highly personal when you make them for a gift like this. You take a lot of their interests and likes and collections and stuff and trying to incorporate it rather than just straight up military or just straight up Americana. This is his book, and so he likes Disney, they'll be Disney. That's what these are doing in here. He used to collect trains. I don't know if I'll include this or not, but I put it in just in case it finds its way into the whole project. Statue of Liberty. This is from some sort of almanac. So you have Pledge of Allegiance, History of the National Anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, all 4 verses, Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island. And what I like is that it has a start and a finish. It's not continued on a page or left over from a page. It's all unto itself. And so this will be just a nice tuck-in. I'll fold it up depending on where it gets tucked, and it'll just be a tuck-in. I think that would be a fabulous addition to an Americana patriotic journal. This was a notebook that I kept in my car, where I kept all my gas mileage and all of that stuff when I was working outside of the home. It got full and it got nasty, and I got a new vehicle, so I just trashed the old book, kept it for tax records, kept the innards. But look how fun that is. I think it's a great addition to, so this might find its way tucked into that pre-made pocket. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Anytime I would find something the right color, I would use that. Stamps that come in, I pull those off and put it in Dad's bag and put it in Dad's bag and put it in Dad's bag. 2.5 years, actually 3, because I started, well, I guess I got the idea to do junk journals in the fall for 2020, I think. But of course, there was no way I could do all those journals in one season from fall till Christmas, and so they just didn't get done. So, but I keep collecting for everybody, and so their collection bags are getting full up. This is a perfect envelope to put into a page. So you'd have or use as a page in a junk journal. You just sew it in, and you have pockets on top, or I could hinge it in with some red, white, and blue washi tape. And this would just be a hinged page with a pocket. I could put something beautiful inside it to show through the window. Something like that. So, it's perfect as it is. I don't have to hide anything on it. I don't have to scratch anything out. I might just for fun put a fun stamp on it. I don't know. And then one of my stamps, rubber stamp postal marks. I don't know. So many options. Look at this beautiful ice cream cone. I love this. So that'll go somewhere. Just a couple sheets of this. I don't know why I only have 3, but they're perfect and beautiful. United We Stand. Beautiful. You saw this in another video. This whole sheet is sticky, so I could cut out the little post office, and these all peel off. These would be perfect tabs, page tabs again. More Disney. We have a running family joke about Thomas Kincaid. Running family joke. So this will be kind of what they call, in movies, I think they're called Easter eggs. You're not really looking for them, and they're not overt, but if you're paying attention, so this will probably get hidden in there somewhere. It's a Thomas Kincaid train and a Thomas Kincaid village. I won't include the whole snowman, just his belly. Although, isn't he cute? Look how cute he is. For $9,857 that you can pay for the next 20 years at $1.50 a day. This stuff is so expensive. I don't find a price. $18 shipping. But it lights up. It's worth it. It's so worth it. And you're only allowed one. So no money now. Literally, there is nothing here about how much this buggin' thing is. Oh, I'm sorry. It's only $120 for a 10-inch snowman that lights up and moves. I mean, it's Thomas Kincaid. Flag. Anywhere there was a flag, I cut it out. Old scrapbook stuff. I wouldn't use them together, but apart they might be pretty cool. It's kind of a pinky red. I don't know. Kind of a baby blue. So they may not work, but I have them. These are bits from Vintage Reader's Digest. I believe 1960s Reader's Digest. Condensed books. U.S. Air Force. A lot of plane art. Aeroplane art. Military plane art. U.S. Air Force. So these will find their way in there somehow. A pictorial history of the presidency, United States. 1971. Cool emblem. I don't know that I'll tear this apart. This might just be a tuck-in somewhere or an extra. But how fun. It's got all their signatures and some portraits. It could be fun to tear apart because look at all the cool stuff. I think the stuff that I'd want to tear apart, I would scan it in or take a picture and then print it rather than tear up the book. I don't know what it's from. Is it cardstock? But what a neat picture of the flag. Now, something like this, I could fold it, and so it would be across 2 pages, and that would be cool. But something so big, I almost feel like it should go in a glue book that can accommodate the whole thing. But then it would have to go it would have to be sideways. So, I don't know. But it'll find its way in there. Disney Celebration, just because. And because Dad's a superhero, I got this fun superhero comic book style tissue paper, plus the beautiful red, patriotic red tissue. So that might be the cover of his glue book, just for fun. Kapow! You know? I think all guys are just big kids, and this is such a kid thing. I think he'd really like it. More eagle, and nothing got away. Even teeny tiny little bugging things. If I saw it, I kept it. Another notepad, more cards. America the Beautiful. So we could do something together. And it's different paper, so they didn't come together. This is a place they used to have breakfast all the time when they had a house downstate. More scrap paper. More eagles. They went to Mount Rushmore on their motorcycle. Tour the Badlands on their Goldwing. So that'll find its way in there. Scrapbook paper from craft magazines. Flags, flags, flags. Another scrapbooking frame from a million years ago. Pieces from a craft magazine. It's Medicare, but the flag I would cut out. That's pretty cool. A lot of stamps. If I could find really cool patriotic stamps. I'd add the Mason. And this is from those 1959. I got a big bag of embroidery floss. And when I unrolled it to wax it and re-roll it, there were these little bits of newspaper and ads and stuff. And I found a date on one. It was 1953 or 1959. Very cool. And it happened to be a Mason's one. And he's a member of the Alpina Masons. So years and years ago, I made book beads. They're just beaded bookmarks. So that might be now spine jewelry. Might be a bookmark. I might just leave it as it is and put it in as a bookmark. Tinsel garland. Pretty cool tags. Interesting shape. Could be cool tabs. I don't know. More tags. These are stickers. I have no idea where these came from. But yay, glad I have them. Wisconsin Dells, another motorcycle trip that they took. More tags. I believe it's Postal Service ad, U.S. Post Office ad. But great page trim, good faux washi. Scrapbook paper. Oh, look, another notepad. Holy Hannah, how many times have you been to St. Vincent's? Maps, because they love to travel. These are from the phone book. Nice, different texture paper, that phone book papery. I found quite a bit of flags in the phone book. These are fun. Trims. Just cut that off. Even just leave this intact and fold it in half as a page trim. Maybe. There were several. How cool is that? I love when you can find multiples of things. Multiples of found things. They add a great deal to these projects. The yellow pages. Kind of weird. But more flags. I could put stuff over the writing. Maybe. This is the back of a phone book. Support our troops. This is something our newspaper puts out now and again, and people tape them in their window. Could be used as a book cover. Could be a tuck. It's from July of 2018. Here's another one. Same concept. Look at that beautiful eagle with the flag behind. Some wallpaper from a wallpaper book that I got and crunched it all up. Could be a book cover. Could be miniature, you know, if you do cover index cards or playing cards and make miniature journals to tuck in. Wallpaper is a great way to cover them. They love Florida and sunsets and palm trees and cocktails on the beach. Another historical, this is from a different kind of almanac, but Gettysburg Address, Confederate States, origin of the national states motto, national motto about the flags. Dad plays the banjo. There's a fun fact. So there's a man with a banjo and music. So that'll find its way in there. Air Force. I think that'll just tickle him fancy because he's just a big kid. This is from a Victorian book on how to implement Victorian tradition into all the seasons and the holidays. This is Decoration Day, Memorial Day, with a beautiful patriotic flag thing, stamp looking thing. The clustered stars and the steadfast bars, the red, the white, and the blue. Another one for Independence Day. I'm sure this is from that same book. A Heritage Foundation calendar. Holy smokes. Can you imagine all the good stuff that's in here? Oh, the signing of the Declaration. Fireworks. Miss Liberty. Military. Guarding, I believe he's guarding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Because we're talking about love and country and patriotism, red, white, and blue heart, why not? More of the same. Isn't she awesome? Let's make sure we get Norman Rockwell in there too, because he's amazing. We the People, Constitution of the United States, and maps of places they've been. Guinness Book of World Records, largest parade of flags, because why not? Florida stuff. We have a funny story about turkey vultures that, you know, it's one of those family lore stories. So when I found a picture of a turkey vulture, you know I have to include it. If you want to know a story about the turkey vulture, drop me a comment below, and I'll tell it in one of my craft chats. Beautiful eagle. So this must have been a bird catalog, or maybe it was a bird guide. It was a bird guide. This was a book of quotes that had beautiful black and white illustrations, black and cream, ivory. And so I took the ones out that I knew would go with Dad's project. That's not one of them. Maybe it's the quote, though. It's a great quote. The great tragedy of science is the slaying of a beautiful hypothesis by an ugly fact. Leanne and I talk about that all the time. Science doesn't care what you feel. Science doesn't care what you think. Well, this video is pretty long already. This is probably going to be a series of videos. And you see here, I have enough for several projects. I know I'm going to do an altered book and a junk journal and a glue book and fill them all. So I'm going to stop this for now, and we'll pick it up again. We'll call this a new theme Thursday: Americana, patriotism, military, dad. There's all kinds of offshoots from this. Just the American eagle, history of the American flag. There's all kinds of things you can do with this one Dad's Day patriotic theme that I'm sharing with you here. Pick Dad and one of his hobbies, and there you go. You have a new theme. And guess what? No butterflies. I'll pick this up again and show you some other things that I have purchased for this project. And I'll keep you posted on how I'm doing. Until we meet again, I want you to have an incredible, lovely, maybe crafty day. Go love up your beastlies. We'll see you again soon. I'll take you at the lake. Out for now.